The X-Men, Hugh Michael Jackman. Amazing life story behind the screen. Let's we know about his past, present, and future. Born October 12, 1968, in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Birth name: Hugh Michael Jackman. Height: 6 feet 2 inches 1.88 meters. Hugh Michael Jackman is an Australian actor, singer, multi-instrumentalist, dancer and producer. Jackman has won international recognition for his roles in major films, notably as superhero, period, and romance characters. He is best known for his long-running role as Wolverine in the X-Men film series, as well as for his lead roles in the romantic comedy fantasy Kate and Leopold 2001. The action horror film Van Helsing 2004, the drama The Prestige and The Fountain 2006, the epic historical romantic drama Australia 2008, the film version of Les Miserables 2012, and the thriller Prisoners 2013. His work in Les Miserables earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor and his first Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy in 2013. In Broadway theatre, Jackman won a Tony Award for his role in The Boy from Oz. A four-time host of the Tony Awards themselves, he won an Emmy Award for one of these appearances. Jackman also hosted the 81st Academy Awards on the 22nd of February 2009. Jackman was born in Sydney, New South Wales, to Grace McNeil Greenwood and Christopher John Jackman, an accountant. He is the youngest of 5 children. His parents, both English, moved to Australia shortly before his birth. He also has Greek from a great-grandfather and Scottish from a grandmother ancestry. Jackman has a communications degree with a journalism major from the University of Technology, Sydney. After graduating, he pursued drama at the Western Australian Academy of Performing Arts, immediately after which he was offered a starring role in the ABC TV prison drama Corelli, 1995, opposite his future wife Deborah Lee Furness. Several TV guest roles followed, as an actor and variety compere. An accomplished singer, Jackman has starred as Gaston in the Australian production of Beauty and the Beast. He appeared as Joe Gillis in the Australian production of Sunset Boulevard in 1998. He was cast as Curly in the Royal National Theatre's production of Trevor Nunn's Oklahoma. Jackman has made 2 feature films, the second of which, Erskineville Kings, 1999, garnered him an Australian Film Institute nomination for Best Actor in 1999. Recently, he won the part of Logan, Wolverine in the Bryan Singer-directed comic book movie X-Men 2000. In his spare time, Jackman plays piano, golf, and guitar, and likes to windsurf. Spouse: Deborah Lee Furness, the 11th of April 1996. Present: 2 children. Spatiality: ruggedly handsome features. Renowned for his fluent American accent. The role of Wolverine in the live-action X-Men films. Muscular physique. For Sunset Boulevard, as Joe Gillis, he won a Variety Club, a Mo and a Green Room Award as Best Male Actor in a Musical. He was nominated for a Laurence Olivier Award in 1998 as Curly in the Royal National Theatre's Oklahoma. Adopted a son, Oscar Maximilian Jackman, in May 2000 b. the 15th of May 2000. Met his wife Deborah Lee Furness while co-starring in the Australian TV series Corelli, 1995. Chosen as one of People magazine's 50 Most Beautiful People in the World 5 years in a row, 2000 to 2004. He was one of the presenters at the 2002 Academy Awards, but says he'll think twice about presenting again. He says, "I slept for about an hour and I'd have liked a little bit of sushi to come down. There'll be a lot of drunken parties back home and people betting, and that's usually what I'm at, so getting up there in a suit and talking for a little bit is kind of bizarre." He sang "People Will Say We're in Love" from Oklahoma with Shirley Jones when they reprised their respective roles of Curly and Laurie at the opening of Fox Studios in Sydney. He was a last-minute addition to the X-Men 2000 cast. Dougray Scott was originally cast as Wolverine, but was injured in a motorbike accident and wouldn't have recovered in time for filming. In the comics, Wolverine stands 5 feet 3 inches, however Jackman stands a whole foot taller than his character, at 6'2½". He was nominated for a 1999 Laurence Olivier Theatre Award for the 1998 season for Best Actor in a Musical for his role in Oklahoma. Was offered the role of Captain William Gordon in Mangal Pandey, The Rising 2005. While filming Van Helsing 2004, he accidentally broke an extra's hand. Was voted one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world by People magazine in 2003. Named Best Actor in a Musical by Drama Desk in New York. For his portrayal of Peter Allen in The Boy from Oz, April 2004. Won Broadway's 2004 Tony Award as Best Actor, Musical. For his portrayal of Australian singer-songwriter Peter Allen in The Boy from Oz, Jackman also served as host for the televised ceremony for the American Theatre Wing's annual Antoinette Perry, aka Tony, Awards in 2003, 2004, and 2005. Before attending WAAPA, a Western Australian Academy of Performing Arts. He did a year-long acting program called The Journey, at the Actors Centre in Sydney. His parents separated when he was 8. His mother then moved back to England. His father, an accountant, brought up 5 children by himself. The first 18 months of Hugh's life were spent with his godparents. He is terribly nearsighted and has extremely blurry vision when he isn't wearing contacts. Even when hosting the Tonys and Saturday Night Live 1975, Jackman memorized almost everything he had to say so he wouldn't have to struggle to read. Once said in an interview with Jay Leno that he is a fan of the Friday the 13th film series, and he became an actor because he wanted to play Jason in one. Was listed as a potential nominee on the 2005 Razzie Award nominating ballot. He was listed as a suggestion in the Worst Actor category for his performance in the film Van Helsing 2004. However, he did not receive a nomination. Expressed great fondness for the comic book character Superman. Ironically, Superman is owned by DC Comics, the rival company of Marvel Comics, which owns X-Men and Wolverine. He admitted after X-Men 2000 that it was difficult to summon up the rage and darkness necessary for the character of Logan, Wolverine. And it took weeks off work with Bryan Singer to find the right tone for the character. After that, however, it was relatively easy for him to play the angry character. Started his own movie production company, Seed Productions, with his friend John Palermo. They produced Deception 2008, X-Men, The Last Stand 2006, and The Greatest Showman 2017. Adopted a girl, Ava Elliott Jackman, b. July 10, 2005. In July 2005, was school captain during his final year of high school, a school also attended by Australian actors Adam Garcia, Andrew Johnston, Reg Livermore, and Hugo Weaving, writer Stuart Beattie, and radio host John Laws. His 2 children have playtime sessions with Rupert Murdoch's younger children in New York. Took stunt driving classes to prepare for his role in Swordfish 2001. Had never seen an episode of Saturday Night Live 1975 until he agreed to host the show. The producers sent him tapes of episodes, so he could understand the format, and later said that his favorite was the one hosted by Conan O'Brien. Often his wife and, sometimes, members of his family stay with him while he is shooting on location. Hugh's parents were English immigrants to Australia. One of Hugh's paternal great-grandfathers, Nicholas Isidore Bellas, was Greek, while Hugh's maternal grandmother, Agnes Milroy, was of Scottish descent. Doesn't smoke in real life. He says he finds it horrible to smoke in movies. Was among the guests at the wedding of Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. Wants to produce and star in a film based on the life of the Incredible Hulk, 1978, actor Bill Bixby. Frequently gets offered roles based on comic books. He was offered Daredevil 2003, Hulk 2003, Iron Man 2008, Mr. Fantastic in Fantastic Four 2005, and Jonathan Kent in Superman Returns 2006. He and his wife Deborah Lee Furness suffered through 2 miscarriages, which they point to as the most difficult point in their lives. Both of their children are adopted. Upon meeting Olivia Newton-John, John Travolta introduced the two while he and Jackman were filming Swordfish 2001. He confessed to her that under his desk in elementary school, there was a poster with Newton-John on it, and he would kiss the poster every day. Has 2 older brothers, Ian and Ralph, and 2 older sisters, Sonia and Zoe. Also has a half-sister from his mother's side of the family. Had to shave off all of the hair on his head and chest for scenes in the last third of the movie The Fountain, 2006. Was considered for the role of Harvey Dent, Two-Face in The Dark Knight, 2008. The part went to Aaron Eckhart instead. Voted People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive in 2008. Was cast straight out of drama school playing Kevin Jones, in a 10-part drama series aired on Australia's ABC called Corelli, 1995, which was the original creation of actress Denise Roberts, who is also the principal director and CEO of Screenwise, Australia's leading film and TV school for actors in Sydney, Australia. One of his lifelong goals is to play Pharaoh in either a Broadway production or a West End London theatre production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. In January 2010, he vacationed with his family in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, staying at the world-famous Copacabana Palace Hotel. Lives in New York City, New York. For next story, please subscribe now.